Alright, so today our learning target is I can find the solutions to a quadratic using the quadratic formula. Alright, so the solutions to a quadratic are where it crosses the x-axis. In your video, if you're going to do that, at least be like specific on what we're finding. Know what I mean? You don't know what I mean?
No, I really don't.
Okay, again, like I just said, the solutions are where a quadratic crosses the x-axis. So you need to be specific about what we're finding. We're finding the solutions where a quadratic crosses the x-axis. See what I did there? I'm going to karate chop your throat. How about that?
How about that?
So you only use the quadratic formula when a quadratic is set equal to 0. Just like when we factor it, it's set equal to 0, and we set our factors equal to 0. What are you getting? Yes? Okay. We have learned several different ways to do it. We have factored and set those equal to 0. That's what we did in the bell ringer this morning, right?
Right.
We have graphed it and saw where it crossed the x-axis using 3 different ways, using standard form, intercept form, vertex form. So today we're going to learn how to do it based on the quadratic formula. Are you guys ready?
Using the quadratic formula.
Using the quadratic formula. Are we ready now?
Yes. Can I grab you pass me that food? I know. It smells like dead fish. But I liked it, so it's fine.
Alright, so we're going to chant back to me. Is everybody ready? You repeat after me. X equals
X equals
opposite of B
opposite of B
plus or minus square root.
plus or minus square root
B squared minus 4AC
B squared minus 4AC
all divided by 2A.
all divided by 2A.
Again, X equals
X equals
opposite of B
opposite of B
plus or minus square root.
plus or minus square root
B squared minus 4AC
B squared minus 4AC
all divided by 2A.
all divided by 2A.
Una más, and then on your own. X equals
X equals
opposite of B
opposite of B
plus or minus square root.
plus or minus square root
B squared minus 4AC
B squared minus 4AC
all divided by 2A.
all divided by 2A.
Alright, what's the quadratic formula?
X equals opposite of B plus or minus square root B squared minus 4AC all divided by 2A.
Good cult class. Good job. Now, do you see why it's easier to do it to a song, though? What? I know, we do. This is our Kool-Aid. The quadratic formula is our Kool-Aid. All right, so you only use that when you have a quadratic, which is, what is a quadratic? What's our standard form?
AX squared plus BX plus C.
Yes, very good. Take a point. So it's A x squared plus B x plus C. And what must it have to be? What must?
0.
Thank you, guys. Are we ready? Open. Good. I did not tape mine down like a dum-dum. Okay, so what I want you to do is for step 1, I want you to blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
I want you to identify A, B, and C of the sample quadratic that we're doing.
So 6
Is
and 22. Oh, 6 A.
6 is A.
10 is B.
Awesome.
And negative 24 is C.
Yes. Very good. Take a point. Does everybody see what she did there?
Yeah.
Are we sure? All right. So write that down. Write down that A is 6 while I'm taping my paper down. Please, children. Alright. Blair, get it together. Alright, A is 6. B is 10. And C is negative 24. Alright, what's the quadratic formula?
X equals opposite of B plus or minus.
B squared minus 4AC divided by 2.
Give her 2 a point.
You don't go over it on Tuesday.
Go over every day now. Is that fair?
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to plug in our numbers into our letters. And then we're going to solve it. It's super easy. Now, the plus or minus means that you're going to have 2 different answers because it's a quadratic. One where you add, one where you subtract. Does everybody understand? So, well, we'll get to that in a minute. Right, equals. Alright, B is 10. But we need the opposite of B. So what's the opposite of 10? Negative 10. Plus or minus the square root of. What is B again?
10.
So that's 10 squared minus 4. What's our A?
6.
Times 6. And what's our B? Our C? Negative 24. All divided by 2 times 6. And if you say over on your video, you don't get as many points. It's not over anything because we're not cows. Unless you're cows in your video. And then you jump over it. Just thinking.
You said you got it in red.
What words are you saying?
I'm asking if you hit all of the pieces.
Yes, you can.
Not on the iPhone.
Are you sure?
You can stop.
I don't know what you're doing.
Pause it like I'm doing on her. You can actually pause it and Zoom if you record it. You have to actually stop the video, then record the whole other.
Are you sure?
I know what you're talking about.
How
Yeah,
do you
you're
know if
right.
it's plus or
You
minus?
can I know what you're talking about. Because once you stop it, it just ends that video.
Look at you go. Take a point for your team. No, she wasn't. Okay, so now now that we've plugged it in, we're going to simplify over here, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to write x equals. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
All right, we're going to write negative 10 plus or minus. Now we're just going to simplify because we're ninjas. What's 10 squared?
100.
100. All right, what's negative 4 times 6?
Negative 2.
And what's negative 24 times negative 24?
I mean, it is positive 576.
Does everybody see how I got that? Okay, now we're going to do some craziness. Are you ready? We're going to separate it into 2 problems because we're going to have an adding problem and a subtracting problem. Are you guys ready? Okay, so we have negative 10 plus. What's 100 plus 576?
676.
And what's the square root of 676?
I can actually what you did.
100 plus 576 is 676,
26.
and the square root of 676 is 26. And we're going to have the same thing for subtraction because this part doesn't change. So you're going to have x equals negative 10 minus 26 divided by 12. Now, where did we get the 26 from?
We square rooted 530.
Of 676. And where did 676 come from?
Add
Adding these, right? Okay. All right, what's negative 10 plus 26? And 16 divided by 12 is
1.3 repeating.
4/3.
Yeah.
Reduce your fraction. All right, what's negative 10 minus 26? And what's a negative 36 divided by 12? Negative 3. So your answer is negative 3. and 4/3. And you write it in brackets because it's a set. And we're done. Okay?
Do you always write the second one first? No matter what?
No, I wrote mine in numerical order, smallest to greatest. That's a good question. Anybody have any questions? It's not. You're just plugging in and then using order of operations. Yeah.
Do we graph on like these types?
We can. Now, remember, this gives you solutions. So this is turning it into intercept form without factoring. So you can then add these together to get your axis of symmetry, plug it back in, and then you can graph it. Maybe. But I'm probably going to give you the option of graphing whatever way you want. If you want to convert it to intercept form or vertex form, it's whatever you want to do. All right, let's do the second one together. Identify A, B, and C.
A would be 1, -1.
Mm-hmm.
B would be 3, and C would be
Good. Take a point. Do we agree or disagree? Yes.
At the top, you wrote 576.
Right here?
Yeah, and then you said 676.
Yeah. After I added them together, I just skipped that step.
No, like, you wrote, like, the square root for 676 is 26, and the square root of 576 is 24.
I know, because I added these together and I got 676, and then I took the square root and got 26. But I appreciate you checking me because you know sometimes I go crazy. So thank you. So we add this together and then take the square root. And y'all make sure I'm doing the right thing because y'all know I'll go crazy halfway through it. Alright, so what is the quadratic formula? Chain it like a colt.
X equals opposite of the plus or minus the square root.
Oh my gosh, we are not a good cult, which is a good thing,
She did it.
but not with everybody like a cult. That's one person, that's not a cult.
Sounds like a donkey.
Yeah, they gave
Pardon?
Ooh,
What?
organization.
What about a group?
Or organization.
No, let's be the AAA.
What?
Sounds like,
That's so funny to me.
I didn't get that one.
sounds a lot like something.
I don't want to be that. Are we, never mind.
What could be the values?
No, we accept everybody.
Okay, so opposite of B, what will we plug in for that?
I mean,
Negative
-3.
3.
Yeah.
Oh,
-3.
Okay, what do I plug in for B squared?
3 squared.
3 squared. Minus 4 times what? What's A? Divided by? Alright, we ready to simplify? Are we excited? Why is your boyfriend at my door?
Oh. He has my money. Interrupted my class. He jerked back there.
Oh, that was funny.
I don't think it was like that.
A salt? A piece of salt? Alright, x equals. Already. Let's do this, children. Alright, what's 3 squared?
9.
Okay, keep that number in mind. What's negative 4 times negative 1?
Negative 4.
4 times 10 is?
Wait, 40.
And 40 plus 9 is?
49.
I'm multiplying and adding. Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. 4 times 10 is 40. 40 plus 9 is 49.
What happened to the 9?
I added it to 40.
Negative 4 times negative 1. I forgot it.
Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4.
Okay, if they said negative, then you're like, okay.
No, somebody over there said positive.
Okay. I was really confused. I was like, whoa.
And 2 times negative 1 is?
Negative 2.
Okay, now let's break it down into our 2 answers. We need our plus and our minus. Is everybody with me?
Yeah.
Does everybody see where we got 49 from before we go any further? Are we sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. Other than Micah. Alright, what is the square root of 49?
7.
Okay. So we have negative 3 plus 7 divided by negative 2, and negative 3 minus 7 divided by negative 2. What's negative 3 plus 7? And 4 divided by negative 2 is? Alright, what's negative 3 minus 7?
Negative 10.
And what's negative 10 divided by negative 2?
5.
Positive 5. So we write it as a set as negative 2, 5, and we're done. Boom.
You just gotta remember all the steps.
You do. Nope. Because you're just plugging it in. Yes.
Are you gonna give us the equation?
Maybe.
I hope you do.
We'll see.
I don't even love it.
I don't often feel loving towards y'all anymore. It's May, guys. I'm done with you.
Yeah, I remember 5 days after the first day I met you, and then you let me borrow your sweater.
I don't have any. I don't know where mine is going. Look in the closet. There's some in there. Okay. Are we ready to do one without me?
Sure.
You just plug it in and do order of operations. Are we ready? Maybe? Are you going to cry if you have a fraction as your answer?
Yes.
Then you're going to have a fraction as your answer.
I mean, no.
Nope.
Y'all not to cry, baby.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
No pumps. Yeah, I had to think about it.
I'm glad that you censored yourself.
Is this some work? Yeah, I didn't have a lot.
Did you seriously just ask me that?
Yesterday, or somebody told Van one of them didn't work, and
Man wasn't here yesterday.
Get together.
What are you talking
I
about?
don't know. I know it. But please do first. Everyone knows. Yeah, including me.
Good luck. May the force be with you.
I don't. Hey guys, we have no abandoned accounts to sell our clothes because we're basic, so they'll follow it and buy something.
Is it always gonna be a square?
Yes, because that makes it a quadratic.
No. Okay.
Okay, I have a question. It's not about this.
Then no.
But it's about your class though.
Okay?
Okay, so you know, like, right after we take this test in a couple weeks, we have to take the exam if we're not done. Is this stuff going to be on it too? Or
Yes.
Okay, so we have to take
Are we gonna be able to,
So,
like, are the formulas gonna be on the test, or are we gonna be able to have blue note cards?
I don't know.
Formulas?
I just don't know, Tater Tots. I just don't know. You're done? And you should be working, son. Okay. Well, work on this problem. Maybe that'll help you come up with it.
Do you have another calculator? I got one. Look at that, man. I don't know what I want to do.
No.
Please.
You have to work on this problem.
I said, do you have a calculator? Somebody just asked you that. Yeah.
Why is it 4 elevator?
So that's just the formula.
Oh my gosh. Except for the actual number, I still put X.
You're welcome. Friday, you'll be having your test, and then next Tuesday, you have a project due. You'll get your project tomorrow.
This Friday? Oh, everything on this Friday?
On quadratics, yeah. You'll get a study guide tomorrow.
Ain't bad. Yay.
Are we done?
No. I'm on step 3.
Are we ready? Are we ready? Please hurry up. Please hurry up. Because I want to do this part. Because I want to do this. What conditions?
I didn't even call.
Okay. Cry about it.
I just might.
I will laugh in your face if you cry at these math problems. I probably won't laugh. That'd be mean.
Yeah. You're mean anyway.
I would chuckle. How about that? Is chuckling acceptable?
Yeah.
I'm lost.
560. Okay.
Can your team help find you?
Oh.
Oh, I got my square. Oh, you still
Oh, crap.
Yo.
Whenever I'm trying to find the square root of this, it stands running for the negative outside first.
You cannot take a square root of a negative. And you shouldn't have a negative on the inside anyway.
Okay, hold on, Ezra. Don't do this.
I'm getting a negative minus.
Okay.
How do you take it? Do you multiply the wait, no,
Denominator?
denominator and the
And then add. I got 7.5. 7 divided by 2. And 5 divided by 2.
okay, Ezra, I am stuck after you get 576 and then minus 560 divided by 8. So I did all that right.
So you do 576 divided by minus 560, and that gives you the square root of 16. Take the square root of 16 and you get 4. So it's 24 plus 4 and 24 minus 4.
Yeah. Okay.
How do we do? Did we do okay?
Yeah, I got all up to that part.
What happened, babe?
Okay, at first, but then it was like right before you got to that 24 plus or minus, no, right under that, right before you got to that, I messed up.
On your multiplying right here?
Yeah,
At your squared?
I just plugged, I got 506.
You can't plug it all into your calculator at once. It freaks out when you do that. Unless you put everything in parentheses. So I wouldn't do that. Do it a piece at a time. Ready for another one?
Can you leave that up?
I will.
Now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that took up a lot of space.
Are we ready for a new one? Please? Lord Jesus. Wait, I was waiting on you. Are you done?
Oh, yeah, I think I was done.
Sometimes I just blocked you out because you talk so much. Maybe if you didn't talk as much, then I would listen more.
Remember that time you told me that my dog was gonna die because I kept on beating it, bro? Yeah.
I don't even remember answering that.
You said yes.
Yeah, you said
You
yes.
didn't even
And then she started crying.
Love it.
hate it.
All right, what does our quadratic have to be equal to use the quadratic formula? So what should you do?
Equal to 0.
I'd add 10 to both sides. All right, work this one out, then I'm going to give you your homework.